Welcome back, listeners, and before we enter into today's podcast, I just wanted to give a shout-out to the Plymouth Youth Organization's Winterfest. If you happen to be in the area, you definitely don't want to miss this. Last year was their first one. They shut down Main Street. There were all sorts of street performers. There was a laser light show. There was a circus at Memorial Hall. There was musicians. We had an art show. Tons to do. It was a gorgeous night. It might have been a little chilly, but it's the end of December. It's supposed to be chilly. So this year they're doing it again. It's for a great cause, the Plymouth Youth Organization. And again, they're bringing back the circus. There's going to be street performers. There's going to be fire jugglers. I believe they're bringing back the laser light show. And yes, we're doing another art show at the Plymouth Art Center. So don't miss out. It's going to be a really good time. It is December 29th. It runs from 5 to 9. It is family-friendly, and I believe almost every event is free. There may be a few things that charge, but the whole thing is about bringing people out to kind of celebrate the end of the year and, be family-friendly and inexpensive. So that's the goal. And for more information, you can go to PlymouthWinterfest.org and check out that website. I know they also have a Facebook event page, so you can go there also. And again, it's a great time. You can't beat it for free to go see a circus at Memorial Hall. I believe they're going to have Clay Chick is going to be ornament painting. It's going to be tons of stuff to do. Our friends at Inky Hands are going to have something going on. So make sure you check it out, PlymouthWinterfest.org, and we'll see you there.
All right, everybody. Welcome to this edition of the Bar Talk Podcast. We are here at Lucioso's in downtown Plymouth. We are here with Karl Heine from the New World Tavern, Dan Mahoney from the BBC.
It seemed like a question of who you were.
Brenna Bean from Pillory Pub.
Whoop whoop.
And Matt Bean from Dylan's Local.
Yep.
Tonight we are going to talk about a few things, and the first thing we want to talk about is fictional bars, characters within those bars, and what shows those bars are from.
And would you go there?
And would you go there?
Or would you work there?
Mainly, which one does Karl belong in?
Right.
I think by the end of the episode, we should know that answer.
Would he work there, or would Karl drink there?
Or both.
And disclaimer, I will not be participating in this one because I am terrible and I cannot know any bar names or movie quotes ever. So, have fun, boys.
All right.
Silent woman.
Never happens.
No, I'm supposed to say that. All right, so when everybody talks about fictional bars, the first one that comes up is Cheers.
Yep.
I always say Moe's, but whatever, bro.
Whatever, bro.
Have you ever seen Cheers?
Yeah,
Different
Jordan
generation.
would be so proud of you.
I know.
Look at his shirt.
Different generation.
Everyone on radio, look at my shirt.
Describe your shirt to everyone.
It's the Cheers bar with all Boston athletes.
All right, so Cheers.
Celebrating.
It's actually a fictional real bar set in Boston. Would you go if the bar was like the show?
The TV bar I would go to.
The TV bar you would go to.
Yeah.
Why?
Because everyone knows your name.
Right.
It's in the song.
What song?
The Cheers theme song.
Yeah.
Sing it.
I only know that part. Don't you want to go where everyone knows your name?
That was you singing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, that was really good.
Right?
Okay.
Sing at karaoke nights.
The-
New World Tavern.
Second most famous bar out there, would you say is
Moe's Tavern.
Moe's Tavern?
Moe's Tavern's a good one.
Yep.
From the show...
Simpsons.
Oh! I got you were going to be silent!
Nailed it.
So there's only really one person that drinks there, Barney.
That's not true at all.
Everyone drinks
Everyone
there.
drinks
Only
there.
one person works there, really.
And he's probably the only one that doesn't drink there, I would say.
Yeah.
Who's that?
Mo.
Mo.
Mo Sizlak.
Yes.
So are you Mo? Or are you Barney?
I mean, probably, I think I've been both on some occasions. So
Little column A, little column B. Give me a flaming Mo.
yeah.
Another one. Brenna. What show is the bar The Drunken Clam?
You know this.
I don't know this.
Big fat guy from Rhode Island.
What?
Glasses.
Let's get a talking
Talking
baby.
tops.
Has a family, and he's a guy.
He's a guy.
Pressure's on.
I'm like
It's Family Guy.
shaking my head.
Drunken clam.
Oh, I should have known that one.
It's okay.
Sorry.
We
I
just
fail. I
we
really
just started
do suck
yelling
at
things
this.
at you, and
I'm sorry. So The Drunken Clam,
Yeah.
Family Guy.
I'd be drinking there.
yeah.
But they're always in a booth. They're never at the bar.
What was the name of it when they changed over to the British? Remember when the British guy came in and bought it when the hurricane came through or whatever and knocked it down? You know what I'm talking about?
I
though?
do. Yeah. I just remember how annoying they made that guy sounds.
Super annoying.
And snarky.
They actually had like the people like the British like marching down
The beef
street.
eaters. Yeah. Yep.
See, I got something.
Yeah, I don't remember what it's called.
But I'd probably be drinking there.
Yeah.
I think drinking not working.
I would go, but I like how they put you in that little
The horseshoe.
that round
horseshoe,
booth.
yeah, the
Yep.
horseshoe booth.
You have to be close to people though, Carl.
Yeah, I don't know if he would get his own.
No,
he'd get the
there's
one
only
next
four
to it.
people sitting there, and one of them was in a wheelchair, so he wasn't sitting there.
He
Yeah.
would be the guy that
Easy.
brings the chair over to the booth and
Absolutely.
sits on the outside.
He wouldn't. Because then he'd be lower than everyone because those things are usually raised.
But he's so tall that
That's
would
true.
make sense.
All right. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Next, I have written down the Winchester.
Ooh, that is.
Shaun of the Dead. Sorry, I just
Shaun
gave
of
that
the
out
Dead,
because
and then,
Yeah, and of course you know it. You're the one who wrote it down.
at World's
Technically,
End.
you wrote it
Another
down.
movie from those same guys, At World's End.
yep.
Which is another one.
Yeah.
The End of the World pub.
Which one would you rather be in?
I'm
Aliens
thinking
or zombies? I don't know. Well, no, Winchester or World's End. They're both the same British comedian guys
Yeah, it's the same guy.
about the apocalypse. So
I would rather be in the Winchester. I
Yep.
think. Grab a pint.
yeah,
Which one's the Winchester from what?
Shaun of the Dead. It's
Zombie.
where they
Oh,
they
yeah,
go wait
yeah,
out
yeah, they keep
the
them
zombie
down
apocalypse, and I will forever think of the Queen songs from there.
Oh.
When there's beating the zombies with the pool sticks, doing nothing.
All right. What about the old double deuce?
Roadhouse. I'd work.
I feel like that you
I-
have worked
I'm-
there, right?
I'm so jaded, like I said, from starting as an 18-year-old bouncing and literally throwing people through doors. I would want to work there, not drink.
You and I could work there as bouncers.
Yeah.
No doubt.
Yep.
I would work there, definitely.
You don't even know what show we're talking
I
about.
know Roadhouse, thankfully.
You gotta say it. Roadhouse.
Roadhouse.
I'd be the one getting thrown out.
Now, Roadhouse has two bars. The Double Deuce,
Yep.
which was Patrick Swayze's bar. What was the other bar?
The other.
The rich guy owned it?
No, the rich guy tried to buy that bar.
I thought he owned another bar.
No.
Or was that a
Oh, he-
automotive parts store?
No.
That was Tommy Boy.
No, the Brad, was it Brad Garrett?
Brad Pitt?
No, the guy that owned the rich guy in Roadhouse. He tries to own a piece of everybody that's in there, and that's why he tries to go
They
into
burned the
Double Deuce.
automotive place.
With what's his name, Red.
Red.
It's always going to be Red, whether it's Morgan
Red.
Freeman or
Yeah. Morgan Freeman, Red. I get it.
yeah.
All right, for our older listeners, what about the Regal Beagle? Three's Company? Jack Tripper?
Way too young.
Pass.
Yep. Next question.
Next question, Carl.
You guys are horrible at this. How about Porky's?
Ooh,
Once again, I think that's from the 60s, so...
Ooh.
Yeah.
Carl,
Again, the men are talking.
fun fact, that movie was based on Carl.
yep. Pee Wee.
All right, carrying on. How about Coyote Ugly?
Oh, see, the other one, that's one I can get.
I've
movie is
I've
that
worked
from?
there.
Ugly Coyote?
Almost close enough. We'll give you
Close enough.
points for it.
Another fun
Carl,
fact.
Well, this is the question right there.
Would
Has
you work
anybody
at
has anybody danced on their own bar?
On your own bar? I don't think you dance on your own bar. I think
Well, then nobody will let me dance
Actually,
on
you
anybody
know
else.
what?
That's true.
you don't
I
ask.
actually have. I think I did at Broad Street. Ooh.
Where we met everybody.
Once again,
Isn't that how you met? Because you were
Surprise.
dancing on the bar too.
the bartender took home the bouncer.
Now I got one right here for the older people. Rick's Cafe. Rick's American Cafe, I think it's called.
I mean, I know the answer, but I also wrote this one down. So
The Walking Dead.
Casablanca.
yes,
Jesus Christ. Rosie's Bar.
Didn't we say
MASH.
this was MASH? Yeah. Again,
I think we should need to skip a couple decades up here. And,
10 years before I
Yeah.
was born, Carl.
How about Patty's Pub, everyone? I feel like that's a bar
Patty's
we can all relate to, except for Carl.
Yeah. Always Sunny
Yeah,
in
who's Patty's
Philadelphia.
Pub?
Patty's Pub is always sunny in Philadelphia. That
Mac D.
Oh, the little guy from Taxi's on there.
yeah,
DeVito.
Danny DeVito. Yeah.
I saw the
Yep.
commercials.
Yep. That's I think we've all kind of worked in that bar at one point or the other.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Everyone's worked in one of those bars
Yep.
before.
Carl was the bird lady.
I don't know what that means.
It's probably better off you don't. He also does some Charlie work too, which is just all the work no one wants to do.
All right. Well, let's. I'm gonna, instead of naming bars for a second, and we'll get back to that in a minute. Let's name famous bartenders. So, who's more famous, Isaac from the Love Boat, or Mo from Moe's Tavern?
Mo.
Well, because there's a lot
Simpsons
of
have been on for 30 years or
Yeah.
something?
Yeah,
How long
the
was
Love
that
Boat was on 30 years ago, so it's the same.
How about Tom Cruise from Cocktail?
Yep.
Oh, you're talking about
Cocktails and Dreams.
Cocktails and
blink,
Dreams.
Blinkety blink and pink and blue neon.
I like it.
you could have stopped at Cocktails and Dreams there, buddy, but that's all right.
But he was he was reading poems. He was being very poetic, like
Right.
they were in that movie.
Yeah, what was it? The mind is shot, the luck is gone, but the liquor we still got.
No, I think the dream is for all of us to try to be a Tom Cruise cocktail bartender.
I got one for you, Carl. The Ink and Paint Club.
The Ink and Paint. We know that one.
I don't know that one.
I do know that one. Give me a hint. Give me a hint.
Let's see, a hint. Jeez, I was expecting a hint.
Just give us the
You
answer.
probably want the female lead.
Well, I mean,
He wants to be the female?
No, like he wants.
We're talking about cats again?
Nope.
I don't know. Tell me, for
Who
Christ's sake.
Framed Roger Rabbit?
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yep.
That's
I
right.
feel like you gotta think
That's
of Jessica
right.
Rabbit.
Well, that's like.
And she wasn't a cartoon.
Yes, she was.
Yes,
No, she wasn't.
Yes, she was.
Yes,
She
The
was.
bartender was?
Yep.
No, she wasn't.
Yep.
No, not the bartender. Roger Rabbit.
Yeah, Roger Rabbit was.
No, Roger Rabbit's wife.
Yeah, Jessica
Yeah,
Rabbit.
was
but
like
it's
a-
not her. It's
She was like singing.
She was the lounge singer.
Yeah.
it was the
That's why you wanted to be here.
girlfriend of
Roger
the
Rabbit.
detective. That's whose bar it was. Remember they all went in and got laid off?
What?
He's right. It is an actual person that bartends.
Oh, okay, all right.
That's what he's
I
talking
was
about.
referencing that Carl.
You
How
got to
about-
know your
how
questions,
about-
man. You got to know your
How about
questions.
Club Obi-Wan? You know where that's from?
No.
And it's not Star Wars. Think of other movies that he's made. That's an Indiana Jones.
Oh, yeah.
Of course you went into it.
Club Obi-Wan is in the second one where Spielberg's wife and Indy go out the window
Is that the one
with
which
Short Round.
Short round.
Yes,
Hold
yeah.
on to your
Love Dr.
potatoes.
Jones.
Yep, where they burn it and burning the whole thing.
You call him Dr. Jones, lady.
I don't think I liked that one.
No one did.
Okay.
It's the worst one. It goes 3-1-2, and everyone knows that. And if you don't think that, you're wrong.
It goes 3, 1, 2, 4.
There's no 4.
All right, sure. I got you.
We're there.
All
okay,
right,
we're
I'm
there.
with
If they're not fighting Nazis, Matt doesn't want to see it.
All right, we got a couple of more written down here. Duke's Pub. You're the one who wrote it down. All
Yeah, but you told me to write stuff down, so let's pass.
Pass.
right,
Dukes
what
of
else we
Hazzard.
got on there?
We
Oh,
got,
no, that's a good one. I know that
Which
one.
one? What
what
is
is it?
Dukes of
The Dukes of
Hazzard.
Hazzard one was,
Wait, is it the Duke's Hazard?
the Hog's Nest.
Yes.
Yep,
Yes.
yep.
Really?
Yeah.
That was a good one.
We have,
The Leaky Cauldron from Harry Potter.
yep.
But I was told that was not correct.
But who
That's
told
a
you that?
restaurant, not the bar, and the bar was called Hogsmeade or something.
Hogsmeade's the
The
town.
The town was
Yeah.
Hogsmeade.
Leaky Cauldron is the bar restaurant.
Yep. Someone was trying to say
This
something
is a
about
bar
broomsticks
and
and
restaurant
stuff.
podcast.
Yep.
Three Broomsticks is another one, right?
Yep.
Yep.
There's Fantasia for all you vampire people out there. Brenna.
True Blood.
Nice.
Well, for vampire people, what about the Titty Twister?
Oh, is that Dusk Till Dawn?
Dusk Till Dawn.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
George Clooney.
Yeah, that was
Oh, yeah.
a weird movie.
Why?
I didn't get it.
I didn't need to get it once I saw Selma Hayek. So
Yeah, that was it. I didn't know there was more to the movie.
yeah, it's honest.
I think one of my favorite bars might be the Mos Eisley Cantina, also known as the Star Wars Cantina, because I just like to call different weird bars that. Yeah,
We
from
need
that-
more cantinas.
right? What
feel like
is
we
it?
don't
What
have
is a cantina?
Go ahead, Carl. Explain.
You have songs about it.
I can't. Do you want me to sing about cantina?
I mean,
Cantina.
whatever gets
You
me.
love to
That's
sing.
Spanish
Yeah.
for cantina.
Ah, see? Hola.
What's a cantina? Is it where you fill up your canteen in the desert?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Nice.
I mean, I'm just guessing.
Nailed it. Cactus
But-
juice.
I can't even think of a song with cantina in it.
That's shocking.
Yeah.
Cantina born.
What about the Bamboo Lounge?
Well, you know what?
Goodfellas. And Coca Cabana. That's
Yep.
the other
The
one.
Coca Cabana. Yeah, but
Yeah.
that's a song.
It is a song.
And I
What
had
about-
another one too. What about what's that song I said?
Midnight at the Oasis,
No,
Nice.
right?
Midnight at the Oasis. Yeah.
That's a really good one.
It was Werewolves in London.
Oh.
Trader Vic's.
Yep. Trader Vic's.
Yeah, so let's talk about some of
Nobody
these
else
bars
heard
that we
Trader
want to
Vic's
go
but
to.
me.
Where would you guys? What's your
I'd go to
favorite
Trader
fictional
Vic's.
bar? Trader
You
Vic's.
go there, your hair's perfect.
Yeah. Is it because of like the London rain, the fog, because they can't really see you, or just the
I
werewolves?
don't know. I'm just telling you what they say in the song.
All right, I'm
They
just,
say
you know.
It's perfect. Yeah.
What about you guys? What would be a fictional bar that you'd want to go
I
to?
wouldn't want to go to Rosie's bar
Yeah.
because it's.
No, you don't want to go
In
to the
Korea.
Blue Oyster.
I don't want to go to the Blue Oyster. I don't want to go to the Blue Oyster.
What about Porky's? Since it's named after you.
I'll tell you after the podcast.
All right, cool.
Coyote Ugly, I'd go,
Yep.
but there's an awful lot of people, man. They're all sucking in my oxygen.
Yeah, that's why you can spray them with the soda gun on the wall, which I've seen someone do to someone, and it's hilarious. I would love
So
to do
somebody
it.
grabs
but
a soda gun, like a crowd does.
like you would, like someone asked you for a water, and you would spray them with the soda gun. Like, here's your water.
that? So I'm the bartender.
That actually happened to me, but I was bartending and it was my 21st birthday. The bartenders thought it would be hysterical, who I was also bartending with, and soaked me head to toe with soda guns. I was also wearing a white tank top.
So you made a lot of money that
So,
night.
Yeah. But that's happened.
That's how you met Matt. No.
Second time.
It's fuzzy night.
Dan, where would you like to work or be a regular patron at? Which fictional bar?
I mean, I feel like Patty's Pub would just add such a layer of excitement to my life because, one, I wouldn't be doing a lot of work. Because I don't think you see them bartend for maybe 5 minutes a day.
Yep.
But,
Would you want to drink there, though?
I mean, they're always pretty drunk. Wine from a can, mean they started that trends right there. So,
Well, what do you think? I mean, if you drank at Moe's,
Yep.
you're gonna have Duff beer.
Or Flaming Mo?
yeah.
What is Duff beer? You think? You think it's like a light beer? Or you think it's like
Well, no, because it's Duff and then there's Duff Light. So
Didn't
it's probably
they make a Duff
you.
beer?
You can go to Universal Studio and get Duff beer.
well, what's butter beer?
Butterbeer is gross. That's what it is.
Yeah.
It's pretty much cream soda with butter in it. It's terrible.
So there's no booze in it.
No booze in it.
Well, what the hell are they going there for?
I mean, that's why the kids are drinking it, Kyle.
Well,
Kids.
Harry Potter.
Yep.
If they can do something with their wand, they can drink.
So, you know, that's what I don't get about that stuff is they have all these wands and stuff. Why can't they just solve all their problems magically?
Right? Why can't they say rebuild the school?
Yeah.
Sure they did.
I mean, they probably did.
You never saw the after.
It's true. Makes sense. What about you, Matt? What bar would you like to drink at or work at?
What bar would I like to drink at? Work at, like I said, Roadhouse. I mean,
Yep.
come on. The fact that you can, it's you know, you got to be nice until it's time not to be nice.
I just want to go to one of those bars where you can whip bottles at the band.
Rawhide.
Yeah, where they have like
Blue
the chain link
Rose. Yeah. You got the
screen
chicken
right
wire.
there. Yep.
Yep. And, you know, I mean, I probably would want to drink at Roadhouse, too. I mean, they got the guy up there, the blind guy with the slide guitar.
Yeah.
I mean, that'd be a place I'd go.
But how do you think the bottles would really break, or is chicken wire just kind of
It would bounce them off. I don't think it would break
Yeah,
like
it's,
that.
so
It's sugar glass.
just a
That's
TV
probably
thing.
what
Yeah,
they
that ain't right.
do. So where would you?
Being a typical girl, I would either do Coyote Ugly or Roadhouse, where I can make the most money at.
Would you want to drink there too?
Hell yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Spray the soda
I'm
water.
thinking 10 forward, Star Trek: The Next Generation. You get to go up there, you get to see where you're going, see the stars.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if you can see where you're going because
But
it
you know,
seems it's just little.
I heard
lights
that
playing
those
by.
drinks don't have alcohol, though. It's like synthahol.
I mean, that's a science question that I can't answer
You
because
know
we're
who
not
could
there
answer that?
yet.
It's probably
Yeah.
Jordan, because that's
Yep.
why he's not here tonight.
Yeah, where is he?
Jordan has a little bit of the Oregon Trail dysentery right
Yep.
Wow.
now. Or he's on the Oregon Trail having dysentery.
Yeah, he lost one of his ox in the river. Those
Dude.
shoddy rafts he makes.
Spent
No
too
more
much
kids for
time.
him.
Too much
I
time
think.
hunting buffalo.
Yeah, not enough time collecting them.
Yeah.
Offending everybody, you know. Oh wait, that's Carl. But what about some fictional cocktails from there? I mean, the Screaming Viking.
Screaming Viking.
Yeah.
Love that one.
The Flaming Moe, as we've mentioned many times. Like, I feel like that's the number one winner right there. Yeah. What's a little drink? I mean, I think Little Wayne drinks those with a little cough syrup and his booze right there. A little lean.
Yeah.
But
I got nothing.
yeah.
What about the what is it? Red Eye cocktail? Cocktail drink.
Oh yeah. What's it?
That's not Red Death, but it's like Red Eye.
No, I think it's Red Eye.
Puts the egg in it
Yep.
afterwards. It's a breakfast cocktail.
Get yourself back.
Yep.
You know what I want to work is that bar he ends up at the end down that in the Caribbean. It's like, yeah, I'm just gonna work.
Jamaica.
Yeah. Make some pina coladas.
Blenders everywhere.
Yep. Carl's dream.
Oh,
You
definitely.
don't even have to pack.
I
You're
know
good.
it. I know it.
Tiki
I'd go there in a
Hawaiian
minute.
Heinies.
Yep.
Go there in a minute if I could get a passport.
Yeah, they don't let them.
Yeah, they don't let him anyway. I think he's on town lockdown. Well, no, you go to Kingston.
Yeah.
That's
let's
it.
just
Plymouth
say-
County.
Let's say South Shore.
Yeah,
Well, he doesn't have to go very far when he gets a drink named after him called the Hawaiian Heine.
that's true.
That's true. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, you're the only one at this table with a drink named after you. How's
Well,
that feel?
hey, you know what I mean?
You could be on that list.
Because I'm a people person. Hello? All right, bars. So we got a few minutes to figure out any other bars.
Hold on. How about, I don't know if it's an actual bar. What about Friends?
No.
That's a
that
coffee
was a
shop.
coffee
Yeah,
Damn it, I don't know.
Central Perk.
Oh, well, see, you still know.
those guys sitting around doing nothing in their coffee shop.
What about How I Met Your Mother?
Oh, McLaren's. Yeah. Yep.
What is it?
McLaren's, yeah.
McLaren's.
That'd be a dangerous life to live above a bar like that. I was like, all right, what are we
was
gonna do
the name
today?
of the bar they wanted to open? Every time they said we should open a bar.
Oh, the cock and swallow.
Puzzles.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's called puzzles.
There's
All right,
no
Carl.
puzzles around.
This one's for you. The Prancing Pony.
His eyes just lit up. I wish you could
Isn't
see
that-
the excitement in his eyes.
Isn't that Harry Potter?
Nope.
Prince and Pony?
You're in the right area.
Star Trek,
Doctor Who.
Superman.
Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings, yeah. I never understood that movie. It's too dark.
That movie?
Like theme wise, or like
Movies. There was like 8 of them, and they're all 8 hours long, and I don't know, and they never end.
well, they do. They finally get to the mountain.
He throws a ring in.
Which mountain?
Spoiler
Mount Doom.
alert.
Mountain, yeah.
Oh, I thought it was Witch Mountain.
No, that's a different one.
Race to Witch Mountain.
Yeah.
That's The Rock.
Yep.
It's Escape to Witch Mountain.
I thought there was a race too, though.
Yeah.
No.
Aren't they racing
Race
to
to
it?
Witch
No,
Mountain,
it's an
escape.
escape to Witch Mountain, which never made any sense.
Right, that's what I mean. That's why I thought it was a race to the mountain. Because they're not escaping from the
Yeah,
mountain.
Escape was the Disney one.
With The Rock.
No. With,
Dwayne Johnson.
I don't like anybody here.
That's not true. You love me, Carl.
All right, I think it's time for question and answers.
Okay.
And for somebody who didn't answer any of the bar questions
I
that we
got
had,
one or two. Nice try.
you said you were going to be quiet.
Like every time I lied.
Sport it.
Makes sense.
So this one's from Marcia Simone. Says, hey, I have a quick, slightly goofy question. I bartend from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m., and I'm not supposed to eat like a whole meal. Even if I could, I wouldn't because I get grumpy when people interrupt me while I'm eating. I do like to bring snacks, though, and I'm sick of my usual goldfish, peanut butter crackers, chips, etc. Can anyone suggest something easy that doesn't require refrigeration?
Beef jerky.
Jesus Christ, is that a real question?
Chex Mix.
question,
Yes. As a person that gets extremely hangry when you interrupt me eating, yes.
It's true.
Check Mix, Trail Mix, like
Beef jerky.
Any kind of mix. Beef
If you
jerky,
don't
yeah.
know what to do, don't ask the question on an iPod podcast.
I do know what to do. I know what to eat. I don't know anything
What
about
are you yelling at me for? Won't you have something now?
Clearly,
I know,
this
that's my
is
problem. I got interrupted when I
Brenna's
was
straws.
eating.
Yeah, this is what happens when
This is her soapbox.
Yeah.
You know, some people get hangry, but I think
100%.
beef jerky is good.
I don't. It's crazy. People have always said that, and like even now, like I'll end up working a double here and there, and the manager owner will come over and be like, "Oh, if you want to, step off and like grab
Right.
something to eat," and I'm like, "No, I want to work my shift and get done.
Yeah, I want to get the
Then I
fuck
can go
out.
home and have something to eat and kind of."
Yeah, I'm not a big beef jerky kind of guy.
What? Beef jerky is the best invention
Hard to
ever.
eat.
Kalahari Biltong.
I mean, it's not really hard to eat
No.
if you get good beef jerky.
Yeah, if you're getting like the gas station beef jerky.
Yeah, the stuff that's
I
been
didn't know there
sitting
was
there.
any other kind of beef jerky.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
like gourmet beef jerky.
Yep.
It's crazy.
In fact,
Kalahari
kangaroo beef
biltong.
jerky.
What?
Kalahari biltong.
Yep.
You can
Yeah,
get
it's
lamb
still hard to
jerky,
chew.
you can
Turkey
get
jerky.
So now I know
I've had
what
kangaroo
I'm getting
jerky.
Carl for Christmas.
Well, you know what? That's why Jordan's not here. Maybe he had some bad beef jerky out there on the Oregon Trail.
He made his own buffalo jerky. Dysentery.
A part of the buffalo you probably shouldn't have.
I don't know what part you make jerky out of, so.
Either
Well,
way,
I
Makes
mean,
sense.
delicious.
jerky. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
What do they call it?
Jerky.
Rocky Mountain oysters.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that's not jerky.
It is if you dry it, and it comes out really nice if you had a little. Oh, sorry.
Meanwhile, you can catch Carl at the Blue Oyster.
Yep. Next.
All right.
Next question.
I'm going to say this one comes in from anonymous because I'm not going to try to
Is it
pronounce
a long
their name.
question? Because you have a lot of long questions.
No, this one's not.
Okay, go ahead, shoot.
All right. It says, is it insulting to just leave change for a tip? And they have a picture of them with a giant handful of change.
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
Yep.
Next question.
That one was easy. Anyone else save quarters from their shifts and count them at the end of the month?
I actually have a giant Blinn Springs.
We.
Yeah.
All right, fine, fair enough. And I
not
save my
yours,
change
Matt.
from every shift, and normally at the end of the year, it's anywhere between $13,000 to $17,000. That would be
Jesus
amazing.
Where are you
Sorry,
getting
Yeah.
this
Ben.
money?
Apparently
so
yours
$100.
is different.
So if 10 people leave your $5.50 change, you're keeping the quarters? You're not putting it in the drawer and taking out the
Nope.
bills?
No, because my boss actually gets us change.
Shots fired. Shots fired.
So, Matt, is it always like pooling your tips?
I wish you would.
It's always like pulling your
No, it's a great way though, just to save. Like
That's
I
the
did
guy
that
that comes
with.
home and says, I don't have any change tonight, hon. Put all yours in there. We're all set.
Yeah.
No, but it's true. I'll even go. I'll pick up a random shift for somebody because they've got something that they need to do, and I'll make $200 maybe on the shift, and I'll go to the bank and buy $20-$30 worth of quarters and then just throw them in there.
So you don't spend it.
It's found
Right.
money. Like
Yep.
it's not a shift that I planned on working. It's not money that I've kind of budgeted out. And
You know you can put the bills in the same big bottle, right?
no, because then you got to cut it open to get them out.
So we
We go
have,
to Coinstar and just turn that thing over.
No,
the
we go to
woman
the
looks.
bank.
The woman looks at us and just shakes her head because she's
So we've
4 feet
That's
tall.
because you
She
got
walks out. She's like,
$17,000 in it. And they make 10% off of that. They're thrilled.
Just
Can
like
I
one of those-
circle back? Where is that money?
so there's a secret.
What are you and the
bank
dog been doing?
account.
No wonder you go to the Cayman Islands.
No, but it's
Son
true.
of a
We've
bitch.
Next
done-
question.
All right,
All right.
this one's from Brandon. It says October is upon us. All right, this one's a little late. What's the best beer for sitting out on the patio basking in the chilly fall breeze?
Well, it depends on where you live.
All
Anything
of
but
them.
pumpkin.
Yep.
Fuck pumpkin beer.
I would say pumpkin.
Yep. Fuck pumpkin beer. Fuck.
Nice Oktoberfest would be nice.
I'm a
the-
big
the
stout
cinnamon
guy if
sugar
it's nice out.
ram,
Yeah.
Caramel. You're bullshit. You have
A
to add
nice
to your
Guinness.
There's a lot. I mean, it depends. It honestly
A
just like
glass of bourbon.
Yes.
it kind of depends on your personality and what you drink normally. Because I'm an IPA person through and through, but there are a lot of good ambers that come out during the fall, whether it be September, October, November, that are perfect. Like 6 Point makes a global warmer that is one of my favorite beers, hands down. Nice amber with a little bit of hop characteristic to it, but then you can't beat the stouts and the porters that come out at
Yep.
that time.
So I guess it all depends on what you like to drink.
Yeah.
But it's usually whiskey. That's the right answer.
Okay, this comes from Britt Cummings. It says, on a cruise with unlimited drink package, what are some drinks I should try?
The Hawaiian Heine.
Yep.
Straight liquor.
The
'cause
Screaming Viking.
Flaming Mo.
You're never getting your money's worth on that ticket. I'm sorry. I'll be honest with you. You don't get your money's worth.
Ain't enough booze on that boat.
A trash can.
Yep.
I mean, it
Grateful
depends.
Dead.
If you really want to sit down there to get drunk, you're going to do something on the rocks. You're going to give me vodka. You're going to give me bourbon, whiskey, whatever you like to drink by itself. That's what you're going to drink.
If you're going for vacation drinks, so I think those like tropical girly drinks like Carl likes are the way to go. I
The
mean,
sugar will kill you, though.
oh yeah, I mean, we're all gonna die someday though, Matt.
No,
So
it's not about that. It's about the fact
Some
that
more than others.
yeah,
You know-
I'm already dead inside.
So here's a question for both of you. I mean, especially you, because Carl, you like the sugary drinks.
I like the girly drinks.
My problem with it is I end up having a few of them, and because I don't drink like soda regularly or eat candy or have a high sugar diet, after I have a few of them, all I want to do is go to sleep because I have that sugar high, and then it.
See, now I'm the opposite. I have a few of those drinks and I go to sleep, and then at 2 o'clock in the morning, I'm wide awake going,
Okay.
Mine's all momentum, man. It's all what we're doing. If we're sitting around drinking, I'm toast no matter what we're doing. I'm drinking and what we're doing. But if we're up walking around going, you can feed me Everclear, and I'm going to be walking around like a zombie.
So we're like marathoners, not sprinters.
Exactly,
and you're
yeah.
more of a sprinter.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
And Brenna's just the one with the starting pistol trying to keep
I'm
us
the
all
one like
alive.
making sure everyone's still here.
She's hurting
I
cattle.
want to make everybody finish the race.
Yeah.
She's hurting cattle. Everybody's like,
Where'd you go? What'd you do? What are you drinking? No, put that down.
So this one is probably the wrong crowd to be asking, but
You want to skip it?
well, you
Nah,
guys
let's go for it.
You guys can answer it any way that you see fit, but it says, "Where is your favorite place to hide from customers?"
home.
In the alleyway.
That doesn't always work though, but I'll tell you one of the things that I did working in my hometown was I became a social member of the Veterans Club
Right.
because I was the youngest guy by about 40 years. So I saw no one my own age, no one within 10 years of me. So I could go in there, have a couple beers, listen to the jukebox. It's free pool, darts. I could hang out and have a good time, and I could only spend, $20 and be on my way. So
I mean, I think we all have a few spots that people won't look for us there.
The post office, the bank.
Yeah.
What else do we have, Carl?
No, to get away from customers, you just gotta go where you don't even know. Try a new place
where
away
nobody
from
knows
home,
your name.
Right.
Exactly. Anti-cheers.
That's really hard for
Jeers.
Go further away from home.
Right, right.
Try
Yeah.
Dan, write that down.
some market research.
Yep.
Yeah. Somewhere else. Somewhere secret. I can't tell you where because then you'll find me.
Yeah.
But I have one.
Jolly Horse on Thursday nights.
Yep. Kingston Town Meeting.
Bring a couple nips and just.
Yeah. Sit on the patio. Play some Pac-Man.
During the October cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, this one comes from Carrie St. Pierre. So I bartended at a big high volume bar. I also picked up a morning serving / bartending job at a smaller busy breakfast spot. The other day a waitress had 3 tables and 2 ladies sat at one of her tables for 6 hours talking and never ordered anything else after their check was dropped. I haven't waited tables in so many years. I never thought about the waitress side. I feel so bad for her. Just curious, how do you people deal with this bullshit?
Hashtag get the fuck out of here.
It's tough. I mean,
It is a tough one.
You got to play the balance of it, and I mean, if it's on the breakfast side, it's usually not a huge deal unless you're a high volume breakfast spot. I mean, there's places that I've gone to have breakfast at, and I'm just taking the last bite of either the eggs, the bake, whatever, and already they pulled the plates out because they know that they've got 12 other people waiting in line to sit down. So it's like, oh, do you want more coffee? No, great, here you go.
Bye.
And they drop and run. I mean, that's a place where they drop checks with reckless abandon. They're just like, okay, you
Turn and burn.
yeah, and you need to. And I mean, you got to know that going in that's going to be the kind of place. But Carl will probably speak to this. You know, places that people come in and you don't take reservations because a 4-top could sit there for an hour. A 4-top could sit there for 5 hours. Drinking, eating, having dessert, having coffee, maybe having another cocktail after dinner, drink, and you don't want to rush people out, but at the same time, you got to find that happy medium.
Yeah,
So I guess I would say it's a tough situation, but if the tables weren't turning anyway, then what do you care?
Right.
But if it's a busy situation, you've got to say something. Ladies,
Now, is that something for you to say, or is that something you get the manager to say? Because that's
I think there's ways you can go about it. You could drop your check, and then you come back later and you clear the table, and then you grab the check and say, "Oh, is this all set? Is this ready to go? We're all set. Okay, thank you, ladies." And then you can kind of force them out at that point because now the table's clean. There's nothing to do. They're just sitting there. They're not going to have another sip of their coffee. They're not going to have another sip of their
Being
tea.
self-aware too.
At that point, too, I would also say, listen, I was like, all right, ladies, anything else you need? No? Okay, great. Just let you know, we're getting ready for a lunch rush. So whenever you're ready, just let
Right.
me go. Let me know.
Right.
And
let you go.
let me,
let me
just
go.
let me, please.
Just let me go.
Next.
Next. Noah Wagner says, how many of your servers stand at the service station and wait for their drinks immediately after ringing in their ticket and stare at you until you make it?
All of them, yeah. I don't even have any, and I feel like...
It's like,
Very.
And then they say, "Did you get my ticket?" No, it hasn't printed.
Hey, I
out.
just rang in, well, yeah, there's 15 tickets in front of you.
Yeah, very, very green servers do it. I've had the pleasure to work with some really seasoned servers that know what they're doing. They can ring in a couple drinks, and then all of a sudden, they don't come to the service station until their drink's ready because they've gone out to the table. And they've bust the used glassware that, nobody needs anymore. They've pulled plates. They've done everything. And by the time they've done all that, all of their drinks are ready. And the other girls stand there and go, wow, I can't believe you came back and your drinks are ready just like that. It's like, because you didn't walk over and hit the send button and turn around and come and stare at me.
Which I would rather a green employee do that than not come to the bar at all.
To pick up drinks.
To pick up their drinks. And it's just getting backlogged. So.
It's finding your happy medium.
Yeah.
Right.
With all things.
Agreed.
This one's from Jessica Higdon. Co-worker tells me she's heard of this. Sorry, totally screwing this up. Has any of you served a Corona with grenadine?
Oh,
Yep.
yeah, I got a name for that.
I have
one.
not.
That's what we used to call the welfare Wendy's. Guys that want the mixed drink but can't afford the mixed drink, and so they want a little grenadine in their beer to make it taste fruity and passable. So that used to be a staple when I worked at another establishment where you just smile and drop the grenadine in the top of it.
I've heard of it, never seen it, though. I don't think.
Oh, yeah.
You know that.
I know. Once again, one of the places that we work together.
Where I was the boss.
Damn it.
Nice. Next question.
Okay, well, was there any other drinks that you get asked that you find abnormal?
I mean, I've heard of people putting, like, a shot of Bacardi Limon in Corona and stuff like that, too.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like that's more.
I have a friend that does that.
Yeah. I don't know, anytime you put a shot of anything in your beer is still weird to me. And I know it's not that weird anymore. They do it a lot, but...
I'm still weirded out by... Have you ever gotten the Malibu and Diet Coke?
That's not weird.
I think that's weird to me. It's coconut rum and Diet Coke. You wouldn't want like a...
I think
juice
you
or-
mix
Not that
anything
weird.
with, like, Coke or Diet Coke,
Yeah.
you're not going to taste the booze, so
Right,
what the
that's
fuck's the
true.
point? Like...
There's another one that used to taste like people say it tastes like an iced coffee.
Oh, well,
Amaretto and soda water.
yeah.
Blue and soda water. That's a weird one for me.
Yep.
But I also don't drink coffee, so I think a lot of those drinks are a little strange.
It's like Irish car bombs, man. That's so much work.
You ever had anybody order Grand Marnier and Bailey's together?
Yes.
Orange cognac. And,
Yeah, it sounds
And then you add
disgusting.
something else
Yeah.
and it's a B-52.
Yeah,
Yep.
and cream liqueur. I get it in a shot because it is. It's a B-52, but they wanted it over ice, and they slow sipped it, and I'm like, Irish cream and orange cognac sounds a little strange to me.
Sounds like something Carl would drink.
I don't know. That doesn't sound
Carl
like
doesn't
mine.
like milky things.
That's true.
I'm thinking about...
Oh my God, Carl's speechless.
I'm thinking about the Corona with the grenadine still.
Yeah, that's just weird. Why Corona, of all things? Like,
Which is weird to me too because it's an import. So
Yeah.
you pay more money for it.
get a Bud Light with a grenadine if that's really...
How about just get a Bud Light?
Yeah.
Or how about the people that do a Cisco Grey Lady with the shot of blueberry on top?
Oh, blue haired
Yeah.
ladies.
Yep.
There you go.
That's a little different, though.
Is it, though?
Yeah, because
Why?
grenadine is...
Well, you're paying for the shot as well.
Right. True.
That's the thing that. And so this leads into something different. That it's always strange to me when people, and I get it because it's different in different states. But even people that are from Massachusetts ask for like a double of Tito's, and say your Tito's is $8, and then you give them the bill and it's $16. It's like, oh no, I just wanted a double. Well, yeah, in Massachusetts I can't discount liquor for you. So when you want a double, I can legally serve you a double,
Right.
but I have to charge you for each one. I can't. There's no.
You charge
It's like
double.
saying,
It's
give
in
me
the
two.
name.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, and the other part to me is funny because this happens to me all the time now at Dillon's is people ask for a tall. I'm like, okay. And they're like, yeah, I got a tall. And I'm like, yeah, you got more mix.
Yeah.
You
That's all it is.
You don't understand that a tall is more mix. You think when you
Right.
order a tall, you're getting a double drink. You're not
Right.
getting a double, you're getting a tall.
You get
Yep.
a bigger glass with all the mixes in it. The
Right.
booze doesn't change.
Next.
Does that answer your question?
Wasn't my question.
Well, Jane from Ohio, did we answer her question?
I'm sure she will message us back and say no. This one is from Mark Paradolus, and he says another bartender was told to train someone new, and then the owner told the new bartender needs to be paid, and the older told. Oh man, this is phrased really weird. The owner told the old bartender to split her tips with her, which she did. Do you think that's right? If someone's being trained, do they get tips?
No.
No.
You get paid.
Yeah. Should be getting paid hourly.
But
Yes.
not by the other person's tips.
Right.
Unless you did an exceptional job and it was really busy, and then
And she took her own tables and shit.
right.
then-
And then
Yeah.
I've had that happen to me before. That training someone or training myself, and it was insane. And someone was like, "You did a great job. Here's $30 or something like that."
Right.
Yeah, but it's
Right.
not. Yeah,
But you are being paid by establishment
you get
For
training.
for training, right?
Next question.
Oh, I was just about to
Don't
say it,
rush
man.
him, Carl.
Oh, I thought that's-
So pushy.
This one's from Blanca Flores.
But
I'm drawing a blank.
When people walk out on a tab during my shift, I always close it out. My coworker leaves it open with a list of drinks in case they contest it.
Well, if they,
Not test it, contest it.
Yeah,
Case-
but wait,
they walked out, what are they going to contest?
Oh,
They
so-
don't pay anything.
In my
Unless they.
they have their credit card,
unless they-
maybe?
who they mean they?
Like a tip?
In my mind, if they want to fight it, they can stick around and pay.
So it must be that they left their credit card open and then took off.
oh yeah, you always run the credit card.
Yeah, you can run
Yeah.
a credit card.
And
You
then
can't give a tip. Like
Right.
there's been plenty of times where I run.
But there's some places that put a sign up says any credit cards left will be subject to a 20% tip.
Is that illegal?
It is illegal, but I
We
don't
were
think a lot of
just
people
somewhere
fight it.
the other day too that we noticed that, and I was like, "That's a really good idea." But
Yeah.
It's illegal. It's
illegal,
just like
right.
adding an automatic gratuity.
but I
But
think they're
in-
saying like the question is like, do you keep the receipt with what they had for the whole table?
So
Yes.
we keep our tabs open in case they do come back the
Yep.
next day. If they don't come back the next day, then normally we'll run the credit card.
We run the credit card immediately.
I'll do
And
my.
close it
Just
out.
to close it out for the day.
We'll do it at the end of the night. Like we'll keep it, like you said, in case they come back. But then I said we'll take your card, put one slip with our checkout, and then we'll keep your itemized receipt for when you ultimately remember you didn't bring your
So
credit
you
card.
bought all your friends
Yeah.
shots.
The worst part about that situation, though, is people do that. Like, say they forget their credit card, and it could just be a momentary lapse. Like everybody's like, "All right, we're leaving," and it's like, "Oh, okay, I'll leave too," not remembering that you've opened a tab. But then 90% of the places will automatically close it because what's to stop you? You had an $80 tab. What's to stop you from calling and saying, "Oh, I lost my credit card"?
Yep.
That's right.
Right.
And then you can't run it, so you run it. But what people don't understand sometimes is, and I've always tried to explain this, and even after I've explained it, people don't understand that I'm like, all right, this is your tab. I just need you to sign it to make sure that we have a copy that says that you're going to pay this and you're not going to fight it. You can't leave a tip on there.
Right.
Yeah.
Because it's
It's
already been
already been
badged,
put
it's
through.
already been closed, there's nothing I can do about that right now, so you can't leave a tip there. And sure as shit, I come back
All
and
right
there's
at time.
5 or 6 or 8 or 10,
Yep.
whatever it ends up being, and I'm just like, well, we got to cross it out. Because we can't add on to it after that.
Right.
Once you
Once-
badge
Already
your-
batched.
It's
once
done
you
for the
badge
night,
your
yeah.
credit card's out, that's it. It's over.
I like the people that say, "Oh, I don't want to leave my card because I'll forget it here." Like, dude, that means you have habitually walk out on your tabs, and that's why you leave your credit card here. So that's why we take credit cards, folks.
Oh yeah.
Not IDs.
Yep.
Next question.
All right, this one's from Ashley Hall and kind of related. How do you guys deal with someone that keeps ordering one drink and using their credit card over and over all night instead of opening a tab?
Biggest pet peeve ever.
Really? I thought the straw. Oh, that was.
No, that's
Snacks.
Yeah, you know, we've actually never had that.
What?
That I can think of.
I have it every day, every Friday or Saturday night. Maybe not every day, but all the time. Kids come in and be like, "Oh, I'll just have this one, cash ready, do the card." Oh, I decide on one more, do the card. Now you've I rang your card 5 times and you've had 5 drinks. Ring the tab at the end.
Yep. Start a tab.
Yeah.
Was it Chad Tuckett? Have you seen that on Instagram? They made
Oh,
like a whole.
absolutely.
There's a whole culture on it. I highly recommend anyone look on Instagram for Chad Tuckett. I think it's Chad Tuckett, right?
Check it,
Yep.
yeah.
Vodka, soda, cash.
Well, I tell people all the time that if once they do that a couple times, I just look at them and I go, I can get your drink faster to you if you don't cash out every time,
Yep.
if you leave it open. But I've had some people, and I've had brand new 21-year-olds and people in their late 40s ask me, well, does it cost anything to run a tab? What do you mean, does it cost?
Really?
I don't understand the question.
Just your drinks, buddy.
Yeah, it's going to cost you whatever you buy. Like we don't have a service charge to do that. But yeah, it's the strangest thing. But I'm just like, if you guys keep the tap open, then I don't have to like run to the machine and do this and do that.
Yeah.
So if you keep it open, I know you're drinking vodka soda. As soon as you put your hand up, or like I see you over there, and you're like, oh, I need another one. Then I pour the vodka soda, put it down, and move on. Now I can help more people instead of you just consistently cashing out and leaving $1, which is great. Like, thank you for leaving $1 on a drink, but don't do that. Don't be that guy.
Yep.
All right, this next one is anonymous.
I mean, Andy wrote it.
No, it's not.
This is from Jordan.
It's from Jordan, and he says that he has no ass and his apron keeps falling down. You have any suggestions?
Carl,
Carl,
is the only one that wears an apron here?
No, because that never happens at my bar.
Because you do squats.
Lots of squats.
Yeah.
Wall sits.
Burpees.
CrossFit.
Ass implants?
Yeah.
Are we just yelling random shit now? New Balance.
That's not random.
Yo, yep.
That's not random.
Okay, that's last call.
Last call already. All right. Thank you for listening to the podcast, the Bar Talk podcast. My name is Karl Heine from the New World Tavern in downtown Plymouth. Come on down. Great food, great beer, great employees sometimes, but, very handsome, tall owner, and Roman. And you could email us at bartalkcast@gmail.com or on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Bar Talk. And I want to thank Lucioso's for having us again. Great food, great people, great beer, downtown Plymouth. And I'll hand it over to Dan.
First of all, I want to thank you, Carl, because you wrote down on your cheat sheet where we all work. And I think that's very professional of you, in case you forgot where you see us all the time. But thank you, everyone else, for listening to us. And, come see us.
That's because Matt changes jobs so many friggin' times. I had to write it down.
It's true.
I mean, I guess.
1 in 7,
Yeah.
Hi.
Bye. We're leaving.
Oh, damn it.
Say bye.
Brenna Bean Pillory Pub. Come down and see us and drink some beer, eat some food, have a good time with all of us. And Matthew?
Everybody.
Yeah, goodbye, everybody.
Matt Bean from Dillon's Local, South Park Ave, right in downtown Plymouth. It's great. It's not on the waterfront. It's not on Main Street. Local comfort food, great cocktails.
But it's right in between the waterfront and the main.
You get
right
everything.
in that sweet spot.
Yep.
But yeah, come down, check it out. Great cocktails, great beer, great food, great people. So thank you guys. Appreciate it.
And we just want to put a shout out to Jordan from Speedwell Tavern. We hope you're feeling better. And maybe we'll be on the next one.
Thanks, Lucioso's, as well.